Neshoba, Lauderdale, Jones, Scott, and Smith, Winston, Leak, you better act right. Don't drive slow and be wild at night, 'cause you need to know that if you do, that Scotty Ray is watching you. He's everywhere, he's everywhere. That man is faster than a scalded cat. If you do something dumb, then you better run with haste. Scotty Ray's at a wreck before it ever takes place.
And good morning and welcome to Labor Day. I'm your friend Scotty Ray along with Odie. It looks like you got a haircut.
Yeah, I got my ears lowered. It was about time.
It was. I got to get mine today. Getting a little ridiculous under this hat. I have what do they call them? Cowlicks. Anybody ever get those?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you too long, I'm getting a.
You can see how bad it's retreating now.
Oh, you need to cut it a little bit shorter there.
Yeah. I need to get some of that stuff, cream you ripe on it.
I don't think it works.
I don't either.
Mine's still the way it is.
Yeah, the good Lord wants me to thin. I guess I'm going that way.
What is that Bald Institute where you can go over there and they can surgically take hair off the back of your neck and put it on your head?
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
No.
Here's rather expensive, but you can have a head full if you want.
Is that Bosley?
That may be the name of that place.
Something like that. Yeah, you used to see them all the time. Well, I don't watch TV no more, so I don't know if they're still on there or not.
But that was big business there for a while. But, you know, it has gotten customary to where it's got to be hurt to where the shaving of the head. You'd be shocked how many people just shave their head. And
a lot of them.
Bald is beautiful. No, I'm not a bald kind of guy to do that, but there's a lot of you who do love that.
Oh, good morning from Stop at Point.
RW done that, didn't he? His protection detail?
His security force.
Yeah.
Oh, Bud.
Bud Brown.
Made him more aerodynamical while he was protecting ORW.
So let's talk a little bit about football. Surprises, some that were kind of shocked as we go to this score here, Mississippi State. Let me pull this up. We're kind of shocked that this happened here. Mississippi State wins against Southern. Alabama is now wishing that they had played Southern Miss. They might have had a chance.
Well, now Florida State's not just a fly-by-night team.
There's the final score there, 31-17. But Odie, let me go out on a limb here. Now, the folks in Alabama take football probably more serious than anybody I know. Mississippi State, we're just kind of used to these. Well, we ain't going to win. It's going to be okay. But Alabama, they are,
they're hurt. They're hurt.
And let me show this picture here. They were so hurt that this guy done this on national television. This comes from Daily Mail.
While we was watching the game, she was like, look at that.
And this was his, they covered it up, but you can tell exactly what he's doing. He's doing a California howdy.
Yeah.
To the cameras there. And so that happened over the weekend of wow.
Yeah. Here's the thing. That was the first opening game that Alabama's lost in 23 years.
I thought it was 24.
I think it was. This was the 24th year.
Yeah.
So they won 23 of them and then lost one. Here's your other point. I don't care what you think. Nick Saban couldn't replace Nick Saban.
He's good. But at the end of the day,
there's just no way.
Let's take that out. They lost. You would be the money that is sunk into Alabama football is not your. And with that money, and this guy, correct me if I'm wrong, came in and he replaced everybody that Nick had and brought his own team in.
True.
That he may be packing up his stuff and headed. You know that rumor's already started of if you can't win, we don't want you at Alabama.
Do you know why he's not going anywhere?
Tell me.
Because he's got a $70 million buyout.
At Alabama, I don't think that matters.
A couple of years, but I'm sorry, you're gonna win, you're gonna lose.
You didn't at Alabama.
Now
you had two greats in a row, Odie.
You had people who live in Alabama or was raised in Alabama who have always been an Alabama fan, and they're your true Alabama fans. Then you've got some and most who said, "Ooh, I'm going to jump on a bandwagon of this winning team." And that's all that they're accustomed to is winning, and they can't take.
And that's
it's a game.
That's exactly my point. They cannot take losing, so he will be gone. If that continues, it don't matter what his contract is. He's gone.
There's nobody, you can't. I wouldn't have put my name in the hat to replace Nick Saban. Come on.
Oh, Odie, you know how people are. They think they're the next greatest thing. Apparently, he proved he was not.
Yeah, it was common cause.
Didn't Nick even swing by and talk to the players one day last week before the game to give them a little inspiration? I think I heard that. Now, I'm being serious. I'm not joking on it.
I mean, he is over the athletic department or something like that over there.
Wow. Tennessee, did you see this? Tennessee won 45-26.
That ain't nothing.
Georgia, 45 over Marshall at 7.
That's getting a little closer.
Let's see here.
Keep going.
No, I don't recognize that one. Montana, who cares? Looking here for some teams that we might care about here. Florida.
LSU over Clemson. That was surprising. 17-10.
Yeah, LSU played very well.
You know, find that hottie toddy on there.
I'm looking. I know they won. They won here. So Florida over. I don't even know that team. LIU. Who are they?
I don't know.
But they won 55-0.
Yeah.
Mississippi State only hates that they couldn't play them.
That's right.
Ole Miss, boy, 63-7 over Georgia State, hotty toddy, and they did do well.
Yeah.
I don't. That's going past it there. Miami, 27 over Notre Dame, 24. So that's a few of the games that are watched in this area there. Of maybe your team won, but I think there's trouble in Bama. At least there's talk. Now he may redeem himself next week.
Now his wife, DeBoer's wife, Coach DeBoer, if that's how you say it, came out and said they've had some issues over the weekend and he had a lot of things on his mind. I get it, but when you're paid that much money, you should have the ability to shut off whatever is going on and focus on that football game. I don't use that as an excuse. I don't accept that.
Let me explain this. At Alabama, there's only one thing that matters.
Just winning that football game.
It's period. And if you are paid as much money as he's being paid, he better figure out how to straighten it out.
They're going to give him some more.
Odie, I don't even know his name.
Kalen DeBoer. He came from Washington State.
It ain't sounding like there's going to be a trophy or a statue put up of him over there. Hey,
today
over the weekend we had some local football as well. I was looking at some of these scores that happened. Northeast Lauderdale done quite well, 17-12 over Scott Central.
Took a win.
They did.
Yeah.
West Lauderdale cleaned it up.
My alma mater right there.
Was that 40-14 over Seminary? I know a lot of you have some folks who played. Southeast Lauderdale didn't fare so well. Noxapater came to town and they cleaned 28-0 in favor of Noxapater is what we're seeing there.
Wow. Old Clarkdale showed up.
Whoop, whoop.
Man, 35-7 over Resurrection Catholic.
Yep, I don't know that school, but they done well there. And look at Lamar.
Wow. Wayne County kind of left
empty-handed, so to speak.
Empty-handed. Lamar 32-0.
Yeah, that's a lot of you that went to these games out there. Russell Christian Academy barely fell short. 1 point, Odie, over under Newton County Academy, lost 31-32. That was I bet that was one of those good games that you can say
nail
you enjoyed.
biter.
Yeah. Right to the end. As we go to Enterprise, it looked like they done fairly well. Come up a little short.
Yeah.
22-34, just under Stringer there, and then Quitman. They put that.
Another one of those nail biters.
34 Quitman, Kemper County High at 32 over the weekend. Newton County came in at 32 over Morton at 21. Louisville, boy, this was one of those.
Oh, man.
That has to be a field goal or a 2-point conversion.
Yeah.
9-7 in favor of West Point. Neshoba Central kind of lost there, 7-49 to Kosciuszko. Same goes for Kemper Academy. Any fan?
Academy 0.
0 to 44. Deer Creek walked away with, what, 44? Our friends over at Sebastopol, they scored 37. Puckett only got 8. Philadelphia, it wasn't so good there. 6 to 38 over Union. And I think Meridian High played on Thursday night, if I am not mistaken, Odie. And that score ended up being 0 to 35. Some Meridian High School usually has got quite the team there.
Yeah, a little bit better than that. Man, maybe they've got some issues that they're going to solve.
We'll see about that.
A lot of people, Carl from Monroeville, I've been there.
I didn't know but To Kill a Mockingbird was filmed there, though. That's a famous film.
Yeah, it is. A nice little quaint town. A lot of people, I'm a true Alabamian, been there, been
Jackie
Alabama
says.
fan. My wife was born in Alabama. Family still there. She is a true Alabama fan.
Oh, she's got it bad. I even had to make that phone call just to remind Odie that she should go to another room.
And she said you were number 1. So it is a split.
Did she give me a California howdy or something?
She did.
Shame on her.
You didn't see it?
I couldn't see it from where I was.
Yeah, it is truly a house divided with me being a hottie toddy. But, she's sad. And she hated it, but
Now, and correct me, I'm behind on all this. There's no Labor Day football games of any sort, is it?
Not that I know of. I don't know why we still have Labor Day.
Why is that?
Well, it was made because of the ingenuity and all the work that went into America. And now,
we still.
What do we have? 40% of the United States working and 54% sit at home.
Do you realize that 40% is working overtime trying to keep track?
That's true.
Bless them. Bless them.
Well, give them the day off.
What was it? God bless the working man.
Amen to that.
And if you'll go back to remember Merle Haggard, those working man blues. It's a lot of you that get up every day, whether you want to or not, tie those shoelaces. Maybe it's a tie that you put on, whatever the case is of what you do for a living. It's tough out there some days.
Enjoy this day and have a wonderful day, whatever you do, whatever you get into. And celebrate that day of you bringing home the bacon.
Oh, we forgot to talk about this.
Now, I didn't watch the game, so I don't know if he got any kind of protection or he just
heard it was
not
bad.
As good as what they thought.
And it's like royalty in that family, isn't it?
Well, now, he was supposed to be better than the other two. But Arch came out real short.
Short on everything. He plays for Texas Longhorns.
Texas Longhorns.
And he was, from what I'm understanding, was going to be the #1 pick for the NFL draft.
Yeah.
And that has now changed.
As of today. But I would like to watch a game so I can see exactly, does he play?
Ohio State won 14-7, it looks like. But Arch didn't do quite so well. Well, maybe next game it'll be better.
But did he have somebody to throw to? Did he have any kind of protection where he was allowed to develop a play?
Let's go a step further.
Don't know.
Is it because he didn't play for Ole Miss?
That's very possible. If he'd have went there, see, I don't know. We may not have wanted it. We got a good quarterback.
Is it a good one this year?
It's his first year. He came from homeschooling.
Nothing wrong with that, yeah.
So we'll see.
Rodney said he was pathetic. Rodney just telling it the truth, the truth and nothing but the truth. That was a $60 million performance there.
Oh, but he's still getting paid. He doesn't care.
Let's see, zero line was bad. And again, I didn't see the game either.
His O-line.
His O-line. Oh.
Offense.
Okay, I missed that. I saw Bob this weekend. He was trying to win some corn.
What, did he win?
No.
North Carolina and TCU play today.
Okay.
All right.
Give you a little something to do there on your day off, watch some football. Maybe it will be good there. We'll go over the winners of the folks who did do well this weekend. And win some prizes there, some corn giveaways. A lot of people turned out for that.
Tennessee won. Who Tennessee play?
Let's go back and see if I can find that score real quick here.
Diane, who they play?
I got it over here on the big screen if I can get to it. Tennessee, let's see if we can find it. Your eyes quicker than mine.
Right there, Syracuse, 46-26. Okay.
45-26, yeah.
45-26.
You were close, though.
I was close.
But Tennessee usually has a good game as well.
They got a pretty good team. You hear everybody say that that's garbage man yellow. But I never thought of it that way.
Well, I'm learning.
Y'all know who y'all are out there.
We'll be right back. We'll tell you. We did have a shooting over the weekend. We'll tell you all about that coming up. What happened? What went on? More to come. Scotty Ray and Odie.
Hey, welcome to Kia Meridian.
We're a family-owned business that has been serving the community for 25 years.
If you're looking for a new Kia, we have them. And if we don't, we'll find it.
No stress, no hassle, just the best deals. And right now we can get rates as low as 0%.
Shop local, get the car you want. And be a part of the Kia Meridian family.
Have you been wanting your own building, your own shed? Speak to our friends at Best Sadia Building, 601-728-1954. Now, they can custom build you a home from a barn dominium. Maybe it's a shed that you're needing or a simple place to park your car, a garage, a camp house. Maybe you need a place to park your tractor, your motorcycle, or even that lawnmower. They can custom design whatever it is you need. Quality work, trustworthy, Best Sadia Buildings. Speak with Drew, 601-728-1954. Grass cutting season is here, and if you need a new lawnmower, drop in and visit our friends at Freeman Tractor on Highway 494. If you've got a big yard with acres and acres to mow, they have the size yard you have. Freeman Tractor has the lawnmower that fits you and your budget. From 48-inch all the way up to 60, or the X-Mark lawnmower. Plenty of these to choose from. Also, they carry a complete line of LS tractors. Come by for a test drive today. Financing available. Visit our friends at Freeman Tractor, Highway 494. Welcome back. I paused. We got a picture of Oak Tibby. Jan, that was pretty. We'll try to get that up.
That was beautiful.
We were talking about the not-so-wonderful California Howdy. It was funny in the Beverly Hillbillies. And as we mentioned, that Alabama fan that done that. I'll tell you a place that you don't do it is working for the Attorney General Pam Bondi.
Yes.
Did you hear about this?
She is a tough cookie now.
She had an employee that flipped off the National Guard. How long did it take her to make a decision?
Later Gator.
You're fired. Period.
Yep.
And and that's the way it used to be in America. If you work for the government, especially, you respected our troops.
That's right.
But we saw a time over the last 4 years where it was not done that way. Our flag was disrespected. People were cursed and done wrong. It ain't happening here. Fired, gone, out of there.
You know who gave them the freedom to do that?
That National Guard.
Yep.
They just ashamed anybody would want to do that. What did they do to that? I think it was a female, if I am not mistaken, that done that. Rudy,
Common Core Education demolished her noodle.
That noodle. Rudy Giuliani was involved in a car accident over the weekend.
Ooh.
Fractured his spine. Now I can't imagine Rudy Giuliani driving himself unless he didn't have anything left and he's having to do that. Can't afford it anymore.
I don't see that.
But he was involved in it. And boy, did you see Chuck E. Cheese?
No.
This is the second time that I know this has happened. Chuck E. Cheese was hard at work, the mascot, and next thing you know, he was escorted out with handcuffs. He had a credit card that wasn't his. He was using around town, so they got him.
The mouse is a criminal.
He was a criminal.
Sir, get out of the suit.
and that's what happened, Odie. They cuffed and stuffed him. My, oh, my, oh, my.
They did that in the back, not around the kids.
I think that's the second time Chucky's been arrested in front of the kids. Mark
Son,
Strider.
would you like to go to Chuck E. Cheese? No!
You get arrested there. Oh, so Chucky is headed off to spend a little time there. I didn't realize that Afghanistan had an earthquake, and it's about 800 people that were killed. I mean, that was news to me that happened this weekend.
Wow.
So there's a lot of stuff. Now, Carl brought up something about, and let me find my figures here, because these numbers over the weekend. Here we go. The mayor of Chicago over the weekend signed some paperwork, an executive order trying to block the federal government from coming there.
Yeah.
Now, as we look at Kristi Noem, she is saying that there is no city that is off the plate. Everything's on the table for the United States government to get involved in. Over the weekend, as we bring this up, they're saying they have no problems. 35 people were shot in Chicago so far, and the Labor Day weekend is not over, Odie. 35 people.
You know, I remember
that's serious.
As a young teenager, watching TV, and at lunch you had WBN, I believe was the name of it, Chicago.
Oh, that big network up there, yeah.
And they came on at noon and did a news story. And every day you heard somebody was shot, someone lost their life. It was every day, and I'm sitting here going, man, how can you deal with someone losing their life every single day to gunfire in a city? And it's been like that forever. And now you're saying you got 35, and you refuse to get help to come in.
When you can end it and save people.
You can end it. Save your community. It just baffles my mind.
Well, you know what baffled me? I remember hearing a speech that Jimmy Smith said, I got the best police chief there's ever been in Meridian. It's going to go down in history.
Was that like a Jimmy Carter statement?
And look at the difference of where we are and where we come from. What it takes is somebody with strong leadership to step up and go, not anymore, not in my town. And it takes citizens as well. All the way around the board. And that's what it's going to take to straighten out our country. People have gotten away with so much for so long, they think it's the norm until somebody new shows up and goes, nah, here's the line and I ain't budging. If you draw your foot, and you know, we go back several presidents, they draw a line in the sand and, well, okay, I didn't really mean it that way. Let me back up a little further. Yeah. If you back up, people don't take you serious. No matter what it is in life. No matter what that is.
Well, if you back up, line,
you stand there. Right or wrong, stand your ground.
So somebody brought up, I had two things to bring up, and one of them, somebody brought this up. And it's not just Chicago, but look at all of these other cities out there who have very high crime rate.
And get them to come in.
Well, do you know what their connection is, what they have in common?
Well, I know you're going to go political on this.
No,
and
they're gun-free zones.
Are they? Which goes back to politicalness.
It does, yeah.
But you know, armed citizens do help things because people know there's consequences.
It's not going to solve it. No. Everywhere. But then I got a text yesterday that said, "Hey, need to find out from July to September last year, July to September this year, what our stats are as far as shootings."
I can tell you. I've got them
on. What it was kind of a year to year. So we had a shooting. What is that, like number two?
Since he's been in office, there have been two people, 2 to 3, and they've all been minor. Now, this is the first one that we've had quite like this over the weekend that we're going to talk to you about. But I believe there's been a total of 3 people shot since he's been in office. Like last September, Labor Day, in 24 and 23, there was houses shot up in 24 and 23, gunfire. Now, and since you brought this up, let's just go ahead and talk about this so that we can get this out there and you know a little bit more about it. Let me get over here to the story. I went live on the scene. This was live from the street corner as we jumped out, and this is where this took place. We had one person that was shot in the shoulder. A vehicle would pull up, and Odie, I want to say it was 3 to 4 people jumped out of the vehicle. There would be a verbal argument, and then that's when it come out. One person was left shot. They were rushed to a hospital in a private vehicle. And you had to look good for it. Shell casings were on the ground, and I'm being told by those that would talk. There was a lot of people who went, see now.
Yeah.
And I understand why they didn't say. They acted as though they didn't see anything. They don't want to be the victim next. But they would spray the area there. There were shell casings everywhere. Fortunately, it was a hit in this area. They weren't very good at what they done, and the person's going to be all right. But we did have a lot of gunfire over the weekend. Is it trying to spike back up? Do you know where Cash Savers is along North Frontage Road?
Yeah.
All right. Arby's, that area there was a lot of police presence. I was trying to get too many P's going there. Police presence in the area there yesterday afternoon. This would come from what is thought to be from that homeless camp that we've got there in that area. Now, can I bet my life on that? 100% no, but it come from that area where the gunshots would ring out. There were several gunshots fired in there. Police responded, nothing was found, but too many witnesses told me, I heard it, it came from here. Now, what was it about? I don't know. Will we find something later? You never know. It's always good to mark, I heard this in this area there in case a few weeks later.
They can patrol that area some more. Maybe put a camera up in that area.
Now, I went to, me and that girl went there a few months ago. I'm telling you, she climbed barbed wire fence like nobody's business. She was over. And I think it's time, and I'm going to check and see if code enforcement is going. They've gone there several times and cleaned that out. It's probably, again, time to clean that area out. Code enforcement goes in and gets rid of the homeless camps. And there's going to be those of you who argue me and go, leave the homeless alone. Sure. You have bad people that live in those areas, and that was probably an example of what was going on in that area.
They're homeless because they're hiding.
Correct. Nip it in the bud. You've got a great point there. But there are those that will argue you down over, leave them alone, let them do what they want to. Well, you've got a front yard, invite them to come over and stay at your house. Best I can tell you. Just put up you a sign there. Homeless, welcome. Live in my yard.
And that way you can give them water for a shower. And make sure their clothes are washed. So do that. Like Rodney said, what happened to the days where you just bop somebody upside the head?
You can't do all
now
that.
they're too scared to tie up and fight. So they just let lead talk for them.
That's exactly what they do.
You know, now on the video game, you can hit restart and you get your life back. Doesn't work like that in real life.
No, it does not.
Fentanyl's been brought up quite a few times on here. Fentanyl is huge, and you know, drugs. Did that play a big part in some of your homeless community? I'm sure it did.
Yeah.
You see some of the homeless that are getting arrested now for possession of drugs. That's just their choice. A huge majority of your homeless are there by choice, not by a bad luck that ended them there.
If you disagree with me all the way around, feel free to email me your address. I will be glad to hand these out as I'm out and about. Tell them where to come to get this free food living in your yard. If you are 100% against what I say, give me that address. I'll be glad to pass it along to those that we bump into. We'll even post it in some of those areas, won't we?
Hey, 38 million people are connected by this show. So
we'll be glad to share that with folks.
We can get more people than just around here. But you think that train station's full? You just what?
Mention the word free,
yeah,
and they come. But those. Now we had some gunfire in some other areas, and here lately. And let me say this: because I get a lot of tips from the general public. Make sure to put what area it was in. I sometimes will get reports of, hey, I just heard gunshots near me. I don't always know where near me is. So let us know so we can narrow these areas down. And, you know, we're in constant touch with the police so that they can know that these areas need a little bit more patrolling. It's not about calling things out just to be doing it. We're trying to make a difference. If there's a problemed area, we bring light to it so the police can watch that. That's what this is all about, making our community safer, no matter if you live in Meridian, in Quitman, it doesn't matter the city. Let us know about it. We'll be glad to shed some light.
There's people who's contacted Scotty Ray and said, hey, can you pass this on to the police for me?
Yeah. Be glad to.
And there's no name attached to it, no nothing. Scotty Ray says, hey, I got this information. Can you check on it? They don't even ask where it came from. They just, okay. So if it's one of those you just don't feel comfortable calling a phone number or talking to the police or something, that's definitely a way to do it. You can get it sent to them.
Now, I'm going to skip out on the message that I got last night. I got from one gang to tell the other gang that they didn't like it. I am not passing that message on. I highly suggest you just go tell them that yourself. That's the first one of those I've ever got. I was like, well, now, brown cow. We'll be right back. We got more coming up in just a moment with Scotty Ray Report. Patrick Allen Companies has a wide selection of garage doors that will fit your style, add value to your home, and add curb appeal to your neighborhood. Patrick Allen also has top-of-the-line, energy-efficient replacement windows that will make your home look great while saving you money. We're family-owned and operated, and we take pride in our work. 5305 Highway 145 South in Meridian.
For all your garage doors and replacement windows,
call Patrick Allen Companies. Safety, service, satisfaction.
Our local headlines are brought to you by the Rock House Gun and Pawn.
Spring is here. It's time to get your lawn looking its best with Kubota mowers. Parrish Tractor's Kubota Z232 KW42 is the perfect mower for a pristine lawn. And now, you can own one with payments as low as $95 a month. Visit Parrish Tractor today and take advantage of this amazing offer. 2.99% APR financing now through 6/30/25. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more information.
More than a tractor store.
Welcome back, and here's a stippy
situation.
I ain't had enough coffee, y'all. But this is a sticky situation is what I was trying to put out. I'm not sure I believe everything I'm being told. I could be wrong. I know that some few years ago there were some bad people that wanted somebody, and they would go to any great lengths to get him. And in the end, I think they did get him. And what better way than years later than to ruin his name, destroy it. Now again, I may be wrong, but something smells. Why, after all of this time, is this being brought out? Could there have been something going on in a home life that we don't know about? There very well could be. There's not a one of us, me nor Odie, could testify that someone hasn't slapped someone around in a house. We don't know that. It could have been going on the whole time.
Yeah.
But they're trying to say now, if y'all watch this is the story that I'm getting to as we talk about walking tall. Buford Pusser. What do y'all think? Did he or did he not? Now, again, it's been, what, 55 years?
Yeah, 67. Was that it?
Oh, so it'd be a little bit more than that. It'd be 58, 59 years.
And he died in a car wreck. I don't know.
They're trying to, the little bit that I've,
something like that.
He made it 7 years after his wife. Supposedly, they were originally attacked in the car. His wife was shot and killed. And now they're trying to say that there's no way that the pictures prove that it happened in the car. Again, he was also wounded too, and they're trying to say that he shot himself. I'm not sure that I fall for all of that.
It is kind of, questionable. This far along, they came out. I watched the press conference. Really didn't have any information in it.
There again.
They said if you want the information, you can ask for it. We'll send it to you. But we don't think that he could have done this or this could have happened the way he said it. So we're going to say that he's involved.
LaWanda said, he's not here to defend himself. Leave it alone. And as you go down through and just glance at some of these comments, somebody probably writing a book trying to get connected. They could. As you look at this, leave it alone. It was an ambush. Yeah. I'm sure it was a rumor back then. There's probably so much. And here's Eddie. He said, I can't understand how they can arrive at this from looking at a 50-year-old corpse, looking forward, seeing the 1,000-page report. that they're going to release. Let's they did exhume his wife's body.
All right, so that was another one I was going to say. Over 50 years what was there to examine? And that I don't know. Clayton, could there, from technology in the 50s, could there be enough to...
You know that Clayton ain't woke up early since he quit the job. So you're talking to somebody that's snoring.
No, he watches us every morning. He starts his day with now he might go take a nap right after we get off.
And for those who don't know who are watching worldwide, that is our former coroner of our county. And
yes.
He did it for years. He would understand
35, 34 years, something like that. I don't know. Long enough, he knows. So, is the technology there to exhume and have something to really investigate?
And you know why? When we do have some crimes that are high level, I don't know. This one shocks me. They're trying to destroy someone who left a good mark in history? Are they after that, or did he do it? I don't know. But it sure come out of nowhere. I was not expecting that. I had somebody send me a message about it, and I thought, surely they're mistaken. And then I got to digging, and there it was.
Yeah. I was like you. I didn't expect to see anything like that.
And this guy here, and I don't remember his name, this one that's in The Walking Tall, too, I liked his character. I thought he played the part better than the first guy. I liked his.
You're not talking about The Rock, are you?
No, that was horrible. That was beyond horrible.
Yeah.
Did you watch that?
I did, thinking it was going to be okay, and then it was like this. Why didn't you just name this something else and call it a whole other movie? Because this had
nothing to do with Buford. It had slot machines, is what that was about.
Yeah. Yeah.
So anyway, that's the latest. What we know. Again, we don't know it all.
Hotty toddy, Clayton said.
Oh, he's up, is he?
Yes, he's up.
So Clayton, give us your best on this, and he's going to probably tell us he's going to see the body.
I'm retired.
But we hope to find out more about this, and I don't know. There's a lot of people that have positions that don't need them.
Well,
we don't know the answer.
You're not going to go to court.
Joe Don Baker.
Joe Don Baker.
That was it.
It's not going to go to court and his side justify and argue back and forth to come up with something. What they found is going to stand solid now, and here's our findings. It's over. I know the family feels probably better that
it was a brother that said
they come up with something. Yeah.
Did he give us an answer? He's probably wanting us to buy his ticket. Or is he saying they're dead?
Yeah, he said that they're dead.
I had a feeling he would say. I've called him before. I said, "Can you tell me what happened?" Well, they're dead. Come on, Clayton, give me something more than that.
He would have to look at it. Now he could look at it and say, "Yeah, I can tell you."
Oh, he's good at it. You know, after that many years of doing what you do, you know what to look for.
Yeah.
Humma.
That's exactly right.
Can he confirm that Buford's still?
He's still dead.
That's the long and short of that. What is this guy's name?
Oh man.
No, you just don't. There was a guy somebody signed a hat at a tennis tournament. Now, I don't watch tennis tournaments, but he snatched it from a kid. Got an autograph from somebody. Snatched it from a kid. How shameful that is. That's right. You don't do things like that, do you? Now, what's going to be happening with the weather? What do you think's coming this winter? What's your bet on the Farmer's Almanac?
We're going to be cold.
Are we?
I see a little snow. But I don't think we're going to be seeing a whole bunch of it.
The Farmer's Almanac is saying that the South basically is going to be mild and dry. That includes Louisiana and Mississippi.
That's the reason I said we'll see some snow. Because every time they say, we're going to get snow, we don't get nothing, which is good.
Yeah, now they're saying nothing this year.
I'm scared of that.
So let's somebody mark this down. Odie's saying that we may get a little bit of...
In our luck, we won't get any snow. We'll get all ice.
Man, don't say that word. That's worse than anything.
Now, it's the liquid stuff that freezes, not the ones in the cars going around picking everybody up.
Now, and let me say this, y'all. You've got time. It's nice and sunny outside. if you do not have a generator, and should one of those ice storms come and you sit for 3 weeks with no electricity, you might want to check into one of them.
Get some of them there that auto-magically comes on.
Yeah, oh, it's wonderful.
When the power goes out. Just wait here 10 seconds. Power will be back on.
Yeah. We'll be right back, as a matter of fact.
Meridian's favorite barbecue is Squealer's Barbecue, named the barbecue capital for the state of Mississippi. Whether it's barbecue, wings, or burgers, Squealer's simply has the best for a family environment. Every Thursday night, there's live music out on the porch. Takeout orders are welcome, and whether it's your next tailgate or large catering event, your friends at Squealer's are there to help. Drop in for lunch today or a night out on the town. Squealer's Barbecue, the best in fine barbecue.
At Pettit Jewelers in Philadelphia, Mississippi, trust Nicole with your priceless heirloom jewelry. With generations of refined expertise, she ensures your cherished pieces are meticulously cared for. Pettit Jewelers, Philadelphia.
J&J Tire and Muffler, located at 3420 8th Street, invites you by. And if you need a front-end alignment, make sure to try their new state-of-the-art alignment machine. No matter the size of your truck and car, J&J can align it. J&J also has touch-free mounting, laser wheel balancing, and as always, they provide preventive maintenance, including CV axles, shocks, struts, brakes, with the largest selection of new and used tires, along with exhaust systems. Locally owned and operated since 1978 in Meridian. Welcome back. I'm your friend Scotty Ray along with Odie, and we're going to just have to, probably one of the guys that knows a lot about this would be Todd Kemp, former sheriff of Clark County. Todd, you're going to have to come in. We're going to have to sit down and just have a chat about all this. I know that you know.
He sent us some stuff that was interesting. I'm going to go read into that.
Yeah, we'd love to have you come in and talk about this.
Yeah, if you'll leave today, you can be here tomorrow.
Hubba, hubba, hubba. Good morning from the Jackson Airport. Robert, where are you going? You're gonna. I hate to tell you this, but you're probably going to arrive in another city that's got a whole lot more folks than staring at you right now in Jackson, Mississippi.
You know, I had some friends that also like to cruise, and they kept saying, you need to go out of Miami. And I said, you know, I drove to Port Canaveral. And it was on the weekend when we got back, so we took 2 days to drive back. Thank goodness, because after you get off a 7-day cruise and then you've got to drive that far back, it's like, man, I just don't want to. So I said, I can imagine driving to Miami. The drive there wouldn't be as bad, but then the drive back. And he goes, fly. I said, well, now I don't want to spend that much money. He said, you'll be surprised. $250 per person. Round trip to Miami.
So that's $500.
$500. You can't drive there and back for $500.
Because you're going to stop and eat.
Yeah.
And you got to have food and snacks. And
from Meridian.
Oh, from Meridian?
From Meridian. From Meridian to Houston, Houston to Miami. And then back. $500 for me and Amy to fly. I said, let's look into that. And we got some friends, and one of them said, I ain't getting on no airplane.
Oh, there's nothing to it.
Yeah. Love him to do. Now, this guy don't even like heights. So he'll get on the air. And y'all saw him in a helicopter.
Yeah, but those things aren't bad at all.
Straight to City Hall.
It's fun. I'm telling you, you feel refreshed after you get there.
Yeah.
Just to prove that we're equal. She wasn't a pretty woman. I never thought she was. No. She's kind of scary, as a matter of fact.
Even with the makeup.
Yeah. As we go back to remember, y'all remember this Yvonne, the Monsters, the mom?
Yeah.
She was rather odd. She had a birthday today, born in 1933. One of the greatest there ever was. The man that they called a song's best friend is the way it was worded. I don't know how that slogan come up with and why they didn't come up with a better one, because he was it on a stick. They say people everywhere.
He sure put a couple people together.
It's only make-believe. Oh, well, Conway. And I guess the song that most people would know him by would be Hello, Darling.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You've never been this far before. I'd love to lay you down. I may never get to heaven, but I once came mighty close. Woof. Conway told those love stories.
Yeah, he did.
Women loved him. He was one of the best there was. This woman, she was really funny, wasn't she?
She was. She was a good actress.
Which one of them when they were trying to load the body in the trunk of that Buick Skylark. Wasn't she? Yeah, she was a part of that, flopping it in the trunk, wasn't she?
That was 9 to 5, wasn't it?
Yeah, Lily Tomlin was in it.
Yeah,
She
her
was-
and Dolly Parton and
Jane, wasn't Jane in that?
yes, Jane Fonda.
And then they found out they got the wrong body and had to return the body to the hospital. Whoops. That was a funny thing.
Man.
Toto passed away today.
Oh,
His real name was Terry, but Toto passed away. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
1945. Cute little fella there, but he barked a lot and just kept up the thing. This family, they were talented. I mean, they weren't my pick. I would never own a CD, an album, or a 45 of them because it ain't me. But I know a lot of you
one
do.
at the house.
Do
The
you?
Bee Gees, yeah.
Barry Gibb was born. He was the better looking one of the three, I think. He got more dates than the other two did.
I don't think none of them had to worry about nothing.
Well, no, they money. Hey, Dr. Phil. This makes Dr. Phil 75? Is that right?
75?
Yeah.
I know he's getting kind of slower.
Dr. Phil was born on this day. Of course, he owes it all to Oprah, who gave him that break. He would be a special guest on her show, and she did do him a square.
Oh, yeah. And now he's got his own show, and his wife sells makeup.
Okay, you're going to have to name me a song, because I know that I know, but I cannot think of it. The rhythm of the party and the...
I know what the name of it is.
What was
Miami Sound Machine.
Gloria
Estefan.
Boy, you don't hear anything on her at all now. She was born in 57. But what was that song there? Everybody get the rhythm of the... And it was real... It was fast like that.
I can't remember the name of it. Amy, what is it? She's screaming it at the TV, I know. Even Bert knows this, and I don't.
Yeah, but she was big, but you just don't hear the name anymore. This old boy was tough in a lot of ways. I liked his music in my hometown, and he was married to one of the Dixie Chicks for a short time there.
Poor
Charlie
fella.
Robinson, born in 64. He died back in 23.
Oh.
Yeah, he my hometown, and a lot of other songs that he done. Big Texas guy. He was big on the Texas charts there. The final show ended in 1970.
But it continued to play for years to come.
Still is out there.
Still is playing, yeah.
Conga. That's the name of the song.
Yeah.
The rhythm is going to get you. See, we got smart people out there.
We do got them smart. Smarter than us. What about the issue with the Brandon principle at the Confederate Monument? Do you know anything about that?
No idea.
I don't either. Let us know a little bit something there, Rodney.
You stirred up a hornet's nest.
Yeah.
I haven't. I know that the city council in Brandon is trying. It's right in the middle of the road there. They're trying to decide whether or not to remove it or not. That's all I can tell you.
Huh.
But we go back to 1975. It would be the last time that he'd strap it on and walk out in the street and do that stand there.
Wow.
The last episode of Gunsmoke aired today. Festus was there to see it.
Festus was there.
Golly, Matthew. And then back in 85, this is the day that they found it. Do you remember
The
that?
Titanic's found, and some people still now are convinced that that's not the Titanic, that is the sister of the Titanic. And the Titanic was saved, and it was an insurance fraud from the start.
What about all the relics that have Titanic
They
written on?
put some on there.
Oh, did they?
Yep, they changed the ship out, and they said they've got proof with the layout of the ship and the windows and all that stuff from a view.
Yeah, some of these conspiracy theorists.
Some people did a lot of work. The Titanic is laying on the bottom of the ocean.
It is amazing of the stuff that can be said to you.
Oh, yeah.
You want to go, where'd you get that from?
And y'all thought this out? Was that Common Core? Or?
There's some folks there. Delta. Did you see this?
Yeah, you've got to be particular where you dump your fuel tanks. Over
Delta
a bunch of kids.
They did. And they're going to have to pay $79 million.
Yeah, so there's $80 million. The attorney gets probably 60 million.
Yeah.
So that leaves 20 million for the kids.
Yeah, I doubt they've done a 50-50 deal there.
No.
Hey, and I don't know if this will come back or not, but they're trying to save it, to revive it. Hooters, you think there's a chance?
Yeah, if they partner with the Cracker Barrel, maybe. And their troubles again. So many of our nation's businesses got trouble back during COVID, and they never recovered from it. Is it the outfit? Well,
is it the outfits that will bring customers back to the store to have those wings? It's about the chicken, they say.
Here's some things on that. What happened to them? COVID did hurt. But all-inclusiveness hurt Hooters. That's like you're not going to ever see me at the Chippendales. You know why? Because I don't fit a Chippendale.
Right.
There's some people who don't fit a Hooters waitress.
Oh, I got you what you're saying there. They got to where they were hiring whoever.
Well,
so
they were told to. Oh, no, you've got to hire these. You've got to hire these. You know,
it had a certain criteria to make people like it, is what you're trying to.
Yeah, they tried to. Oh, well, you've got to fit in everybody. Now, if that was the case, I'd be knocking on the door at Chippendales trying to get me a job, and it ain't gonna happen. And I'm okay with it.
But I think, Odie, you've got a good point there. It boils down to that. Not everybody fits the part of a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader.
And those who do. You do. If you don't like the way Hooters is run, then go start your own store. That's the freedom of America. Twin Peaks, they did the same thing. If you go find you your niche.
Right, and it's called Flat Peaks now?
Well, it's still twins.
Okay. Just checking.
Yeah, go get. Yeah,
but you're absolutely right. That's probably what hurt that, of when the government steps in and goes, "You've got to hire so and so," and it was the stigma of the. Yeah, I'll just leave it alone before I say something there. But
go start your own.
Yeah,
this is America. You can do that. And if enough people out there want your chicken because of your ambiance, then you'll be rich.
Oh, well, there you go. We'll be right back. If every time the wind blows you get a little leery about a tree over your house, talk to my friends at Reed Tree Service. There's no reason to be worried about a tree crashing through your house. Mike Reed has years of experience dealing with trees. It can be as simple as having a limb removed or a tree that is just huge too close to your shop or house. It's not going to cost you anything to have Mike come out and give you an estimate. They're licensed and insured, taking care of East Mississippi and West Alabama. Reed Tree Service. Have tree, will travel. Garrett Outfitters on 8th Street is getting you ready for summertime. A large selection of cool hobo shirts. Maybe it's short sleeves. Maybe you need a pair of shorts. If you're going to be cutting grass or maybe riding a tractor this summer, you're going to need a straw hat to keep cool. And as you head to that favorite fishing hole, don't forget you'll need a pocket knife along with a great rod and reel. And if you earn your living in the woods, don't forget to check out their big selection of snake boots, Carhartt pants and shirts for any occasion. It's Garrett Outfitters, 3505 8th Street, Meridian. Nothing gets me more stirred than to someone to use the church for personal gain and to do others up and do it in the name of Jesus. There's nothing that stirs me any more than that. We find this case in Texas. It was based out of Texas. It took place in North Carolina. It was a mega church. Florida church leaders, and they're wording this as the news story, they enslaved people that work for them. And what I mean by that, the people, they had a full-blown operation to where you would have the call centers.
Right.
And they had a goal that they would have to reach. Some days it reached $160,000 they had to raise during the day. And if they didn't raise it, they didn't eat.
Ooh.
And pretty much they were cut off from friends and family after they volunteered in the church to work for them. Also that the pastor could have him a Rolls Royce, mega houses. $50 million was raised over a short period of time since, I think, 2018. There's 2 people in the church that's being arrested for this. Here's the pastor. This comes from Daily Mail. And then here's his assistant, who also is in trouble as well with the police there.
Well, then you're trying to scam on God's name?
Yeah, that's exactly what that was about, and the list goes on and on. As you'll see here, they got Rolls Royces. The Rolls Royce cost $630,000.
I mean, that's a nice car right there.
Yes, sir. Punishment for not meeting your goals would push more of the grass out front of the church. Who knew?
Had no idea.
But again, they'll have their day in court to prove themselves.
We talk about how Christianity is down 50%. And I think a lot of it is actions like that right there.
Oh,
yeah. These men and women are pushing the word of God, and people are really listening to them and believe in them. And then you come to find something like this out, and how they treat people is giving Christianity a bad name. God himself is not involved with any of that, but I believe that's hurt the Christian movement.
Oh, it has. What was it that Charlie Daniels said? Preacher wants a donation. He said Jesus walked on water, and I believe that he did. Sometimes I think that preacher man would like to do a little walking too. And and Charlie Daniels was a true man of Christ. There's some folks, and we've all seen them through the years, that just really they give Christianity a bad name. Point blank there.
Find you a preacher that's going to preach out of the Bible and preach the word, and giving money to the church, the preacher's got to make a living. He gets called all the time to go see his flock, if you will, and take care of them. He's got to make a living. You've got to pay the church bills. Plus, it teaches you how to give back.
It does,
and it's going for a good thing.
Now,
but it's one of those that if you don't tithe, that's not one of those that will send you to hell. That's not a sin not to tithe. But God said, if you do, I'll take care of it.
Now, one of the few movies that's ever kind of poked a little fun at that would be Fletch Lives. If you'll remember, where Fletch had the adjoining mansion that he inherited, and the church wanted it, and he tries to go into the church to figure it all out, and the preacher had that in his ear up there on stage. I don't know if you remember that scene.
Yes,
and they had you filled out cards, and they would tell the preacher, Jim Bob. He got into the thing
because they were in the back pulling up your history.
He thinks he's got a drinking problem. Show us your sign, and Jim Bob had hemorrhoids. Pull your pants up, Jim Bob. That was funny. I don't care who
Fletch was an investigative reporter.
Yes, he sure was. Fletch Lives. That was hilarious. But that was one of those times. The Farnsworth Ministries, if I remember right. And it ended up being that it was a legitimate business. He just had somebody that would tell him things.
Farnsworth, it sure was. What is Steve that played the jerk?
Steve Martin?
Steve Martin. He played a preacher that went around.
Oh, the tent.
Yes. And then by the end of the movie, to give it away because it's still good, he actually did give his life to God.
Robert Duvall played in one of those.
Robert Duvall.
That he was a tent preacher. Boy, that was a powerful one, and he believed in it. Can Jesus make you walk again? Sure can.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of people that lead people's face to the side. That take advantage of that, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So that's all we know about that, and I thought you needed to know about that. It was going on in several states. Florida is where they were caught. They had offices in Texas as well.
There's another preacher who's got all this lavish stuff and jets and everything else, and reporters have been after him, and he really won't sit and talk, and they've asked him, why do you need a jet, Well, I have to go spread the word across this country, and I've got to be there quick, and this is a place for me to rest. And I just don't go for that right there.
I'm with you on that.
You don't need a 747.
When a pastor asks for you to buy him a plane's on the
now, if you're Donald Trump and you make your money and you go buy a plane and you put gold in it, that's up to you because that's your money. That's God's money they're dealing with.
That's correct. Hey, we were out at the Lauderdale County Farm Supply over the weekend. This is kind of how it looked. There was a crowd inside as everybody was getting ready for the corn giveaway. And, well, we've got the winners' names here. They'll be calling you, but here's the list there. Jason Mowdy, Bobby Matthews, Hannah Simmons, and Timothy Boutwell were winners. They'll call you to let you know how to come by and pick up your prize from the Lauderdale County Farm Supply.
Bring a truck.
You might need that.
So did they get 250 pounds apiece, or
that's what it sounds like.
Or 500 pounds.
That's what it looks like.
2,000 pounds.
I didn't ask that part.
Yeah. Hey, still, you might want to bring a truck or a trailer.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Congratulations to all of them. And it was fun seeing everybody this weekend.
That was good.
It is Labor Day. We still got birthdays to go. I hope you've gotten yours into us. We'll do that next.
Yeah.
Let's face it, accidents are going to happen. If a deer jumps out in front of your car, go see my friends and professionals at Chet's Paint and Body Shop in Center Hill. Chet can help you navigate through this confusing world of insurance by providing photo estimates to insurance companies and the right to choose the body shop of your choice. From a minor scratch to a major collision, Chet has you covered. Chet offers quality repairs by trained and certified technicians with a lifetime warranty on all repairs. That's Chet's Paint and Body Shop. Philadelphia Gun and Pawn, located at 910 Posey Avenue, has tons of lawnmowers to choose from. A big selection of zero-turn lawnmowers, power washers, and even barbecue grills. Step inside the store and see their complete line of Liberty safes along with those Browning safes. A large selection of Louis Vuitton purses along with satin shirts and bead sets. And tons to choose from for the outdoorsman in your household. And always a great deal on any type of jewelry you're looking for. And a private lobby for pawns for your confidentiality. Philadelphia Gun and Pawn.
Looking for a deal you can't pass up? Right now, drive off in a quality used car for just $299 down and only $299 a month here at Johnson Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Meridian. That's right, good reliable cars packed with features at a price you'll love. $299 down, $299 a month. Look, I'm not kidding. This is a real offer that our customers have taken advantage of for years now. Come see us today, Johnson Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Meridian.
Well, welcome back. Your friend Scotty Ray along with Odie. I didn't realize that yesterday marked the 28-year mark for the death of Princess Diana.
I saw something this weekend.
So that happened back in 1997, believe that or not. It's been a year or two. So as we remember her, God rest in peace. That was a tough one there.
Yes, it was.
We had an airplane crash over the weekend in Colorado. Two planes struck. Several people taken to the hospital. One person confirmed dead at the scene, Odie.
Wow.
Let's see here. Gordon Ramsay telling everybody, and if you're going to be out today, don't forget your sunscreen.
Yeah.
He recently had some skin cancer, and he goes, use it. We've all seen those people who stay a little bit too long in the sun. It's all right now. Wait till you get older.
Yeah, that's what I'm scared of.
It ain't as fun. Well, you're dark complected to begin with.
Oh no, I have to work on this.
Oh, do
a lot
you
of
now?
this right here because I was redhead, and I am fair skin, so I have to kind of artificialize some before I go outside.
Artificial. He goes to a tanning bed, is what he's trying to tell you. We're worried about.
I go outside, I'll burn like a muffin that's been in the oven too long.
Well, hang in there. We go to Louisville for our final story here. 19-year-old has been arrested for murder. As you'll look at this goes back to last year. As we look at this here, the police department in Louisville arrested 19-year-old Alex Zazie Triplett in connection with a fatal shooting that occurred in November of 24. It claimed the life of Jamichael Connor. That also being charged with shooting into an occupied dwelling there. 19 years old. That's mighty young to be doing something like this.
Yeah.
So we'll watch this there.
Glenn said spray on. I can't quite go that far, brother. That would.
You don't do the spray on?
No. Do you know how that would go over at the PDK if I did that? Them folks would laugh at me.
They still do.
Yeah, but it ain't because of us.
Oh, have mercy, have mercy.
Oh, me.
We do hope you have a wonderful day. And don't forget this. There's going to be a lot of businesses closed today due to the fact that it is a holiday. Banks and things of that nature, your convenience stores will probably be open, a few grocery stores, but a lot of day-to-day business stuff will be off there.
Yep. Enjoy the day with your family and friends. And don't forget, law enforcement will be out and about. If you indulge in an adult beverage, be careful.
Don't drink and drive.
Don't drink and drive. They will be out, and we don't want you to have to go see the judge tomorrow. We want you to go to work tomorrow.
There you go. Who we got having a birthday?
Donovan Hughes has got one. I even heard that they fed you yesterday.
I got some food out of that deal.
Hey, that's not bad. You got to cook on your own birthday, too?
Well, the thing that I got shocked at was that Donovan's daughters have married now. And I went to his birthday party, and I walked up, and I thought, who are all these people?
What, the son-in-law didn't?
Yeah, all of them came.
Well, they should have cooked.
I bet there was 85 people there.
Can they cook?
Yeah, well, Donovan's still done his own cooking.
Yeah, see, I've been
that boy can cook.
Yeah.
So we appreciate
Here's
food.
another one.
Who's that?
Tanya Johansson.
Really? How old? Did we get a year?
She didn't tell us.
Well,
I'm not going to guess.
Go ahead, Odie.
No.
Put yourself out there on a limb.
Exactly. I've known her too long. Kelvin and Julie Frazier celebrate 24 years together. David Christopher Deason's got his 18th birthday. Here's a good one. Donald and Lenora Everett celebrating 50 years together. Mary Sanders, 14. Gina Ivy, 21. And Tamika Scarborough's got a birthday today. So, happy birthday. Not talking about that's Thursday.
Yes. We don't know if this is a Brit from the Gully Farm or not, but there's a cow loose in Preston.
And it's thirsty. Y'all feed him, he'd stay inside the pen.
So if you recognize this cow from Preston, Mississippi, let us know.
He's got a heart on his forehead.
Yes, he does.
Oh, look at there. Somebody knows that cow.
Get him back home. He's hungry. Thank y'all for joining us. And Odie, have you got a Bible verse for us to end the show today?
Well, let's see. This here app's going to send us to 2 Chronicles 7. If my people who are called by my name will humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then I will hear from heaven and I will forgive their sins and will heal their land. And that is something that we can definitely do, is pray for each one of us, but pray for our cities, our counties, our state, our country. We need the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ to come back and bless the entire world. Not just us, but we would love to see him come back here. He's not going to automatically come back. He's going to come back when we ask him and invite him back. And I want to bring this up real quick, because coming up, the 6th annual Bible Reading Marathon,
yes, sir.
September 24th through the 27th. My church out here on Highway 19, College Park Global Methodist Church, will be hosting that event right there on the front lawn. We're going to have tents set up. There'll be security at night. But this event will be Wednesday at 8:30. Going to have a quick service to begin this endeavor. At 9 a.m. that morning, we'll start the Bible, and we'll read continuously until the entire Bible has been finished around Saturday, 24 hours long. If you would like to read, there's going to be a link on here where you can scan your computer, and we'll pull up and do 15 minutes increment reading. Read the Bible for 15 minutes. That's all you got to do. Sign up. Be part of this. This is a huge deal, and it's bringing God's Word back to our community, and we'd love to see you there. Y'all have a wonderful day. We love you.